welcome to Conversations with Carolyn. And we're talking about that magic that's in the She said he's got that magic. And I'm Carolyn Jones. Welcome to Conversations with Carolyn. As we are here tonight, we have two men of magic here on tonight. And these men of magic are two magical brothers. That's right. And I happen to have the awesome privilege of calling them my cousins. So listen, I want you to take a moment, share with your friends, tag your friends and family. Let them know that tonight is a good night to be in because we're sharing with Bodygang Rapp, Brian, Killa B Suggs, and Brandon, Showstoppa Suggs, a double duo of brothers that's showing Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hey, Melanin. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you, Brian?
How you doing? What's up, cuz? I'm chilling. Glad to be on the show.
Brandon, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for asking. I am so glad you guys just really accepted the invite to the show. You know, we just finished our wonderful family reunion, had an awesome time. And it's just a great parallel to see that from all of that great awesomeness, we were able to schedule an interview because you guys have so much to share with the masses on today because you have creative art that stems far beyond the paintbrush. So we want you to talk tonight. We're talking about Bodygang rappers. And, you know, I'm old school. I see the word gang. I'm like, oh, no, not my cousins. But education and thanks for school. What is Bodygang Rappers? Brian.
Bodygang it's a rap group that's formed full of battle rappers. Bodygang comes from battle rap, which is basically rap competition, competitive rap, head to head, one on one rap against each other. So Bodygang is just basically a rap group. That formed together, full of dope rappers that's good enough to go head to head with anybody. And I basically found it,
Okay. And how did you all get this body rapper?
um, I started in battle rap back in 2012. Um, well, I've been rapping all the time. I always rapped out in the neighborhood, in school, I wasn't like a rapper, but I always rapped. Everybody knew I rapped. Everybody said I was good. So Um, about years later, as adults, the battle rap scene was going on. I heard about it, but I never joined. The people who was throwing those type of events, they always invited me to join because they knew they remember me from the past. I just never did. Then one day, I just decided to do it. And ever since then, I just been in it. Got Brandon involved, and we just been at it since.
Wonderful. Awesome. Awesome. And Brandon, when did you know that this was it for you?
Um, Basically, I don't know. My role was different. Like at first, it started off like as a hobby. Like my first couple of battles, I was like having fun. I wasn't planning on doing it like as long term at all. Basically, like the more I started having fun with it, and like the bigger my name was getting, like it turned more into like a passion instead of like it being like a hobby. So basically, like I say like my fifth, sixth battle, like once my name started getting recognized, basically is when like I figured I can make something of it since I'm in it.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. And so when did it become a hobby? So I understand both of you are now making money in this. How did that transformation happen?
Well, that started from basically just like at these events when I first started, it's a lot of people from all over. It was a real big deal. I didn't know that at first because I'm just so used to the neighborhood stuff, the hood stuff. So I didn't know it was a big deal. So at my first event that I went to, it was like when I got off the stage, I was getting approached by like radio DJs from upstate New York and people from Detroit, people from St. Louis. It was people from all over there. I didn't know that. I seen that once I got there. So basically, probably third, after my third battle, people from the other cities they wanted me to come to their city. So after coming there and then after doing that a couple of times on my own dime, they call us out and we like, yo, like, man, we got stuff to do. We got, like we can't just give up and go, or maybe somebody have a car trouble or whatever the situation. And they'd be like, well, we'll pay you. We'll pay for the travel, we'll pay for a rental, whatever, just to get you, not just me, but a group of rappers from Milwaukee. Me, bro, a bunch of people. So basically, then after doing a
One.
good job out of town in those areas, people want to invite us back. And after a while, we never asked for people to pay us in the beginning. And this was at a time where nobody in battle rap is really getting paid. Like the culture to the point now people is getting big money. But
Mm.
back then it was like people weren't getting paid, especially on a local level like us. So people wanted to see us out and basically people wanted to see us, so they offered to pay. Like, what do y'all need to come out here, basically? And then that just grew. It's just steps, basically, just doing good everywhere at every spot, basically.
Well, that's wonderful. So your gift made room for you. And I just had to throw that in. Coming from born and raised by a Christian family, your father is lady like this. So your gift has made room for you. So we're glad to hear that. Have you two ever had to battle against each other, Brandon?
Yeah, we battled each other twice actually. The first time it was our event, like it was a Body Gang versus Body Gang event in Milwaukee. When it first got set up, a lot of like basically it got set up like Brian name was like one of the biggest names in Milwaukee at the time. And he took like a little time off around that time. So when he took that little time off, I kept going and my name started getting bigger. So it started getting to the point where like I was kind of like getting out of his shadow and everybody wanted to see like how it would be if I battled him. So we basically set up an event to make that happen, basically. And then we made everybody like wishes come true. And then the rest is basically history.
Yeah, we did it for the culture. It was like popular demand.
Yeah, it
Like
was it wasn't even like our thing that we wanted to do, like that we just set up. Like it was more the people wanted to see it like more than what we set it up as. So we set it up for what the people want and we gave them what they want basically. And it turned out to be exactly what they wanted.
it was a friendly battle. People was I don't know what people was expecting, but it was a friendly battle. We just basically
Yeah.
displayed our skills,
Yeah.
our rhyming skills, our battle rapping skills, and at the same time, I knew that that'd be a good move for Lil Bro to get out from under my shadow, because with blowing up comes with a lot of haters.
Yeah.
So a lot of haters always had a lot to
Mm,
say.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that was just one thing that once we got that out the way, it's like, what else can y'all can't say that no more. Like
Yeah.
what can y'all say at
Yeah.
this point?
Like it was just basically showing like the difference in styles between us two and like the levels of competition that we willing to go to and how elite we are basically
Yeah.
how big we are as far as
To this
battle rap.
day, that was one of the best events ever thrown in Milwaukee, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Footage,
that was a
the
great
footage
event.
shows,
Wow.
the footage shows. You can feel the energy through through YouTube, just watching it. You
Yeah,
could,
it was a different type of energy other than any other Milwaukee event.
my opinion.
Well, I know when I listen, when I have an opportunity to chime in on you guys get me going, and I'm like, oh yeah, what's going to be next? So, why don't you do this? Can you give the masses something? Why don't you all show them a little bit of what body wrapping is all about, brother to brother or combination? Do what you do.
What you want to do
Uh,
the splash, brother?
uh, I don't know if it's gonna resonate good over the thing. Like we not lagging this week. What I
Not
wait, hold on.
lagging
What I
now.
say?
No, you're
What I
not.
say?
Huh?
How we turn it off? I say, do sound like a bad stutter.
Dang, I forgot we ain't do it in a minute.
Yeah, I was like, I say the
Do.
like the gun pop, like duh. It sound like a bad stutter.
First shot, the baby dumping. I'm a bad mother.
The second shot, I got a different pop, like we half brothers. The
Final
final
shot,
shot,
make bodies
make bodies
collide.
collide. We the
We the
splash
splash
brothers.
brothers.
I mean, it's like it was a
Awesome.
bunch
The
of
Splash Brothers. All right.
it was a bunch of double entendres in it. So like
Yeah,
I said, like we it's like lyrical warfare. So we talk about like killing and stuff like that, but it's more so like Mortal Kombat, like characters. I'm
yeah.
controlling my character. My character is killing your character,
Mm-hmm.
physically, lyrically. You know,
Mentally,
I mean, yeah, like not physically as in me and that person, but I might say something like a physical, but it's not to the person. It's my character to his character, and
yeah.
it's all lyrical. It's all in the word.
It's all basically an expression. Like instead of it's more of an expression. Like you can just say however you feel. Like not what you actually feel to do to the person at the moment or anything, but say if you like just mad or something one day and just need to let it out. Besides doing something goofy out here in the streets, you could just let it out in a more artistic form, in a more poetic form. You could just let it out that way.
Yeah. So basically, like it's a lot. Like it's different.
Wow. That
It's different from hip hop because it's more. The bars are more like double entendres, triple entendres,
Mm-hmm.
metaphors, and similes. It's like basically just a lot of that. So it's
Yeah.
like um
Wordplay.
yeah. So the battle rap it's like its own culture. We have it's like its own language. You know what I'm saying? Like even the hip hop heads would probably be lost at some of the stuff we do and say. You know.
Mm-hmm.
and what is that difference or disconnect difference or the correlation or integral between rap, body gang rap,
Um basically, Brandon,
What? What was the question? It kind of slagged a
the,
little bit on my end.
the difference between hip hop and battle rap.
Oh, so hip hop basically like it's like they got the entertainment, got the beat, like it got the words and the beats, but they don't really have to say much over the beat. Like they can say almost anything with hip hop, but it's their form of expression. Like with more battle rap, it's more authentic hip hop. It's like there's no beat. You gotta have to control a crowd or basically keep a crowd attention just by your words and words only, or how you perform with words only. Is more like spoken word poetry than just regular hip hop, but it all still like
wow,
coincide with each other though.
But and the what and it's harder to be a
Yes,
battle
yeah,
rap
it's harder.
because as far as hip hop, if you got a hit song, you go state to state performing that same song over and over.
Mm-hmm.
In battle rap, you go state to state,
mm,
different people every time. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
can't never do the same thing twice.
wow,
That's like a no no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's frowned upon in battle rap.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's electric, man. That is really interesting. I also I'm interested in wanting to know, and probably some of the people in the audience as well, when you do the body wrap, you do the body gang, and you have all of these meetings. You're from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Milwaukee has gotten a really bad name and bad rep, especially for our men of melanin. And I just love the way that you've taken your creative juices, your art, you transformed it into art. And how is it that you were able to do this and stay out of the streets of Milwaukee?
Well, basically, it's like battle rap in itself is a business, or it's becoming like more of a bigger business at the same time. Like the bigger you are, like the more you looked at. So people looking at your every move and stuff like that. Like you can't move how you normally would move in the streets and things of that nature because you're getting looked at almost to like local celebrity status, basically. Like I done got stopped in stores and all type of stuff. Like people like, oh, that's you on YouTube. Like I watch you plenty times. Like you nice and all that. So you just gotta carry yourself different. Like it makes you carry yourself more as business like, basically, because it's a lot of money and everything involved. And if you act like how you act in the streets, you can mess up your money in battle rap business.
and and more so like just even battle rap, even the events from state to state, everywhere you go, it's a family type of feel.
Yeah.
Like even though we all in each other face and we
Okay.
pushing and shoving, it's a family type of feel. A battle rapper can come from wherever. We let one battle rapper stay at our house because he didn't like the hotel that he was set up in, and we didn't know him. The people called us. They told him we was good people, so he came with us. We made room for him at our house, and he famous now. Like he made it like over the top. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But like but we would have did that for anybody. That's how it is when we go to other cities and states. People bring you in. Like
It's like a
it's more.
fraternity kind of.
Yeah, and a lot of times when people get into it, they
Wow.
settle it with words. They settle it with words. It's hardly any fights. Like it's a family type of feel, and a lot of these dudes be street dudes. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So like
Really?
it's
Yeah,
good.
it's a lot of battle rappers that like left the streets because of battle rap. Like
They
they don't even be in the streets no more because
Wow.
of battle rap.
So it's a family vibe. It's good for the
That
city.
is
Like
amazing.
it's good for the city. It's a calm period. You get a lot of people in one room. Normally in our city, it's always some type of drama. But at
But in
battle
battle
rap,
rap events, there's
even
never
though
no
battle
drama.
rap, yeah, even though it's based around like fake drama, and nothing
It's
ever
yeah.
nothing
Yeah.
gets
It's
that.
it's like it's like wrestling. Like it's entertainment. You do the promo. You build up the fight basically to make the fight entertaining to make people want to come see it. So basically, like everybody that ever like been invited to a battle rap or never been to like a battle rap event before here in Milwaukee, especially the people that we invited, like they keep coming. Like they always come to every event from then on because it's a different type of atmosphere, different type of feeling, basically.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And I'm hoping that the masses can hear this great message on today that there's so much beyond stereotyping. There's so much beyond judgment because, you see the word gang and you automatically think, oh, it's gang, it's ghetto, it's killing, it's this and that. And I am really proud of you. And I say kudos. I want you to keep moving and keep doing what you're doing. So you both have boys, both of you, Brandon, you are a father of one, and your son is Nori. And then Brian, you have three children, 15,
Yeah.
14, and I think a
Night,
new baby. So with
night.
the having boys, what'd you say, Brian?
I said 1914 and a newborn.
Not okay, 1914 and a newborn. Wow. And
Yeah.
so with that, what impact has that made on you being fathers and creating for your boys? Then for your children that are old enough, to see you in action. What impact has that made?
Um, it made a big impact. Like my daughter, my 14-year-old, we've been battle rapping for like 8 years. So she only 14. So she been seeing me go to shows and do stuff since she was young. Still to this day, she think I'm famous. She see me get stopped all the time. She like, everybody knows my dad. Everybody dad. And I've been on TV and stuff. So she think I'm like a star in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? So, and
Oh,
son, my son Shakorian, he he doesn't really care too much for battle rap, but he um he understands, like the difference between hip hop and battle rap. He understands that the battle rap is more intricate, more harder. So it's like he respect that I do it. It's like he bragged to me to his friends and stuff too, every now and then. So like, and then they see me being productive, and I tell them all the time. I told them when they was little, I'm like, school is cool and all, and careers and all that. I was like, but y'all got to be happy. Like, be happy, because I'm like, I don't. I just want you to be happy. Because they was like, what do you want from me? What do you expect out of me? And I'm like, I just want you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So the
absolutely.
fact
Yes.
that I tell them that, and they see me doing what I want to do, what make me happy. I go to work and I do other stuff too, but I do this too. So maybe hopefully they will follow their dreams and always make time for the stuff that they want to do outside of their regular life, because regular life will get you in a rotation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just showing them you can still be a star and
Mm,
have a 9 to 5.
yes.
I'm a star and a nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be both at the same time.
I love that. I love that. One of my favorite commercials is a human kindness commercial. And it says, "You're a star." It's a little girl and she's talking to her little brother. She says, "You're a star and you shine and you're going to do great things
Yeah, I
because
saw
that's
that.
what you do." Brandon, what about you?
Your mic off.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we hear you.
Like it made an
Yes,
impact, like as far as like how I move in battle rap business and stuff. Like even when I like watch my opponents or something like that, or even watch myself on TV sometimes and Nori around, like he'll get hyped up and he'll really be like paying attention and clapping and stuff. So it's like it makes me happy that he excited just to even be watching me, seeing me on TV or seeing me like do what I do basically. So like it's an impact. Like it ain't I ain't feeling like the full impact because he ain't like of age or nothing like that yet. But it's an impact though. Just him watching me doing what I do and him being happy for it.
absolutely. I love that. Just that self authenticity of being free to be you. And I just absolutely love it. Before we get out of here, I want you to share with the audience what would you say words of advice to someone who wanted to start their own battle game? They're in a place and they may want to stimulate their community by deterring some of their peers from the others of the dark side, and they can put their creative juices into doing what you do to make a positive awareness of and stimulating your community. What would you say? How would you tell someone to get started?
I think um I think it'd be a good idea if somebody wanted to get involved into battle rap. I would say tap in with people that's with the familiar battle rappers in your city. Every city got them. So just tap in with the people. Like I said, it's a family vibe. Nobody gonna turn you away. They gonna be more inviting than turning you away. And I also say, like, if anybody was trying to be a league owner or be in charge and throw their own events, it'd be a good idea to tap in with the youth and get these like young trouble teams, um, and
Mm-hmm.
boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? Get them into
Okay.
battle rapping or battle rapping type stuff, or just even watching it. Then that could be a way for them to let out their emotions or their anger. Because sometimes it ain't all just anger. Some people get on stage and talk about how they don't get to see their kid. Some people get on
Mhm.
stage talk about how their wife divorced them and left them with nothing. Some people get on stage and talk about politics, race, like it get real sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like tear
Then
jerkers. You feel me?
then
Like
Yeah.
piggybacking off that, like even me, like I done had an event
Yeah.
where I had to prepare, and I just got into like a real bad car accident and almost like died. And my whole third round, I talked about that basically. Like it's just an expression, like what I felt like I had wanted to talk about at the time because I ain't had nothing else to talk about.
yeah.
And then
So I feel
basically
like
like,
no,
oh,
I
go
was gonna
ahead.
say I feel like that'd be good for the youth or for anybody that want to find a way to
Yeah.
express themselves. It ain't gonna be for everybody, but I mean, if you watch it, sometimes you get that release just watching somebody else expressing a view that you share the same view of. You know what I'm saying?
And then also like whoever want to join like battle rap, I say do it because you have like do it for your liking to have fun. Don't do it to expect nothing out of it. Like don't expect to be getting paid or money or anything
Or
like right
fame.
out the gate. Like do it because you love to do it and you're
Mm,
having fun with it. Like don't do it just because you're expecting something out of it because that's what happened to us. Like we do it because we like doing it. We're doing it because we love doing what we do.
right. Right.
We didn't expect to get paid. It's just that we're good enough and it came with it.
And everybody don't get paid.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say everybody don't get paid like at all. So we're some of the few, especially locally, like the way that we are.
Well, I'm
Well,
really,
oh, I'm sorry, go.
no, I'm saying, wow, that is really interesting. That's really neat. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm very, very proud of you all. And I trust that you're going to go far in your journey, best endeavors. So tell the people what is I do have your name scrolling across: Brandon Showstoppa Suggs and Brian Killa B Suggs, the duo brothers, the magical brothers, and they're doing their thing, making sure that the melanin men of Milwaukee are shining bright. So tell everyone, how can they find you? How can they keep you? How can they receive notifications and follow you and just kind of see what you do?
Well, on YouTube, you can look me up at all my battles on YouTube, Showstoppa versus, and then all my battles will pop up on YouTube. On Facebook is my real name, Brandon Suggs. You can follow me, add me there. Twitter at Showstoppa5160, and on Instagram at Showstoppa51. Y'all can follow me on both platforms or all three, and I'll follow back and all that.
Yeah, and for me, I'm on Instagram, Killa B underscore 5160. Facebook, Killa B underscore 5160. I think that's for all my social media. Bodygang TV on YouTube. We got
Hmm.
music videos. We got
I think he cut out,
Okay.
and then
Oh,
and also
I think
sorry,
so too.
my bad. And also, look out for I don't know if bro want me to say this already, but look out. We got a documentary coming out from called the Splash Bros documentary with me and my bro, talking about
Oh,
like our journey through doing our 2-on-2s in battle rap. So watch out for that. That's coming out soon.
absolutely. That's amazing. And so everybody can log into Brandon Showstopper Suggs and Brian Killaby Suggs. Follow them on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You'll keep up with the notifications. And we will be looking for that documentary. We appreciate it. Thank you for your time. And hey, once again, you're a star and you shine. You're doing great things because that's what you do. Thank you so much, Brandon. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Brian. And
Thanks for having us.
we're just so glad, yes, that you can continue to do what you do. Because hey, you just got that magic. All right, have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right. Once again, it's been Conversations with Carolyn, and we had our Battle Gang rapper, Brandon Showstopper Suggs, and Brian Killa B Suggs. That's right, we were talking about double duo brothers who are making it happen. So won't you please join them on Facebook, join them on YouTube, follow them, get those notifications, and you'll be able to keep up with them. And as he said, they have a documentary coming, and you don't want to miss it. All right, it's been magical tonight. It's been the magic of Killa B, Showstoppa. You need to join them. And you see there, that's right, it's Carolyn Jones, Conversations with Carolyn. My cash app, it's Carolyn M. Jones. Carolyn M. Jones. Hey, feel free, let somebody know you like me out there. Share this video, share this post. Somebody needs to know. And as they said, it'll be good for the young, it'll be good for the old, good for the girls, good for the boys, the men, the women, good for everybody to kind of get their expressions with the voice. All right, this has been Carolyn Davis. Remember, Carolyn Davis Jones telling you tonight that you always have to be in the right position at the right time to make things happen. And I think right now is a good time and you're in a good position. Make things happen. If you're always trying to be normal, you'll never know just how amazing you can be. Word to Maya Angelou. Now, Carolyn's telling you, let's move forward. Good night. See you next Wednesday. Follow me, www.chanceofalifetimecoaching.com.